Abuse of perceived power, say what? I'm your morning witch, and on this moon day, we're going to get illuminated with that first quarter Capricorn root stage moon. This Monday, September 29th, we're going to get illuminated about why the teachers of old used to be very selective in who they would teach spiritual ways to. And this is not to gatekeep, this is to explain one of the old ways, and also not like how to not be these days, because gross, buddy. Okay, so this is actually a personal story time from my life experience. Okay, so about somewhere between 10 and 15 years ago, I used to work in a place with a person who used to, at this point I was already like at least 14 years into my path, if not longer. And this person used to keep me for hours after my shift, keeping me from getting home to all the things I would do at home and not fucking at work. And little Mr. Josh P would be like, hey, talk about spirituality with me. And we would talk for hours and hours, and I would teach him a lot of things about spirituality. But you know what? The price is always right, and this motherfucker has sold his soul to use a perception of power and a perception of spiritual authority to try to take advantage of our youth. So instead of being a see you next Tuesday, this guy actually seems to want to be a see you last Tuesday. If you know, you know. He wants to start one of those little, think of the first letter of each of those words. See you last Tuesday. See you last T. Anyway, seems to be trying to start his own little harem, like wants a bunch of people to be having his kids, and is using spirituality and things that I taught him to take advantage of people, and has definitely sold his soul. And spirit is definitely not cool with people who try to use spirituality and our connection as human beings to each other to take advantage of the young people who are coming into their own full. Like, do not use spirituality against anyone, period, point blank. But also don't use spirituality as a way to try and grow a harem of people that you want to create your future children. Like, it is gross. It is never okay to use spirituality in this way. We have seen historically that it always turns out badly. So shame on this person who is actively doing this to young people. And to all my young viewers out there, do not let someone take your bodily autonomy away from you in the name of helping your spirit grow.